Phelps, Kowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Hello and welcome back. I am Jeff Shepard, and today I bring you a video of Noire on the PS4. This time the traffic case is a slip of the tongue. Let's continue on. So, there may be some issues going for YouTube a bit, I'm not too sure, but
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet
what
gets.
seems to be happening is some of the viewers may be unsubscribed from the channel, or they are unsubscribed themselves.
I'm not sure she'd agree with
If it is happening where you all be unsubscribed from the channel, just check back again, make sure that what's red, which means you're not subscribed, go back to subscription, subscribe, and then hit that bell notification. That way you stay tuned to my videos. So what I'm going to try to do is try to record 2 or 3 videos of Noire, try to get this done. Not try to rush it by any means, just want to, want to not drag out this Let's Play too much. As dragging out a Let's Play is not fun at all. It's,
you know the way.
I get this done, then in T-1 second.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
So I do apologize that there wasn't
1247, Detective
yesterday.
Phelps requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
I was rushing the interviews. With that, you want to take your time to try and get it right as you can. That way it's not gonna...
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps.
Out of the car now!
I'll look at you in later.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
Right.
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
So, that does look legit. So ask for the
Who did you
bottom
deal
one.
with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
So 2 right.
You
The
have a
second
criminal
one I
record,
got wrong.
Mr.
And
Harrison?
the last one.
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
All
We're going to
right,
get to the
look
bottom
at
of this,
that.
Harrison. Until we do,
Officer
you're going
Jeff
down.
Shepard is on the case.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto
Don't
and check out
think
Harrison's
that's
story.
really gonna matter a whole lot, but I don't think Cole Phelps really cares too much about who your father is, son.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever...
Amazing. I thought it was an amazing playthrough that he did. He did very good on it.
Not another step.
It's just
I have
how
got a
they went
Buick
about
Century sedan
that.
that would be
It's not the Greek
absolutely
gods anymore.
perfect for
It's
you.
pretty much the Marvel gods. No spoilers at all. Watch the video. Or if you are playing the game, definitely
Detective
leave
Phelps,
it in the comments
LAPD,
below.
are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very
Not so funny,
amusing,
man.
Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
He's just a class clown, isn't he?
That's a joke too, son.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
find you very
mind if I
funny.
shoot this guy? He's getting on my
Please
nerves.
do. By all means, please do. Anyways, I also saw Avengers: Infinity War. I thought it was a good movie. Definitely was shocked at what happened, but like I can say, there's no spoilers in it. I thought it was good.
Here it is.
But
Got the original
definitely
pink
go
slip
see
there,
it
too.
if you are into the Avengers or into any Marvel movies or comics. There's also Ant-Man and the Wasp that are coming out soon as well, which looks like it's gonna be another good movie as well.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
I also played a little bit of Gran Turismo Sport just a few minutes ago before I started recording this.
Harrison's
I got the,
purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Chevy Corvette. Doing a game like this and commentating is a little harder since there is not much room to
We have a
commentate
couple
on.
of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
So that one's right.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
So that's 2 right. We still got another 3 more to go.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
Okay, so that one was so bad.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
I'm gonna go with remember a question. Is that a bad cop? Or you don't know a bad cop this time.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Okay, so that one was good.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna go one more time. Let's say back up.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Definitely wish he could, but unfortunately you cannot home the devil people.
Just a moment. Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
So we'll go check out the address on that place.
You can drive.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I'll also leave a straw of the Lower Croft Tomb if I should make it let's play on it.
Should have known that Archer Broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Sounds good to me.
Being two. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
But definitely start playing the Tomb Raider game on the PS3, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider on PS4. So again, the third and final installment will be on the PS4 as well.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
Goodness.
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
I'm gonna say back off.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
Okay.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
That one I never got because I didn't get the spot at the time. Let's see.
I want to know about the ownership papers. Who do you get them from?
Pick them up along with the car. Always from a different guy, every time.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Not too sure if that could have gone any better, to be honest.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
So,
LAPD.
you gonna see your
We'll take
married
it from
man
here.
again?
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet.
She's a little
How about giving
screwy,
me a
to be
break?
honest.
I could be very
Definitely
nice.
suspicious.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
That one's right.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
She looked away and let's see it back up.
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
I'm not doing too well. I got one right, one wrong. Better than yesterday, I got two wrong. Not very much evidence to go on, unfortunately.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Let's get back up.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Oh, great. Now we're getting
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Well, he's not looking away yet. Oh, at once. He might be hiding something. I'm gonna say back up again.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
I'm not doing it yet, but there's always a chance. Okay, so it's kind of looking down a bit. Okay, there's squad. Back up.
Hand it over, Lightfall.
You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
So I'm guessing we did good.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
All right, let's go to the warehouse and check out what they might have there. Oh. A little bit dipsy in the control section, but it's all good though.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let me know in the comments if I should post my setup. What?
We should call for a couple of black and whites. We can flash her down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh?
Throw out the guns.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
How long do you think you can...
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled on the back on the way out. Covering fire!
Shit, really hurts.
Try the doors again. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Oh,
there are
there's
slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
so he is behind it. Interesting.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
What's the way?
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes me.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
For a car thief, he plunges big at the track.
Every dime he gets. Can't help himself.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
So we played it pretty good.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Clue.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
So with that traffic case done and that flashback, I hope you ladies and gentlemen have enjoyed the video of solving the crime. Until next time, this is your Shepherd signing out.